Honey, transfer 5,000 bucks to me right now. It's urgent. I'll explain why later. I'll be in trouble if you don't get it done fast.
What? $5,000? Why do you suddenly need such a large amount? I can't transfer it so easily without a proper explanation.
I told you it's urgent. Just transfer it. Can't you trust me that much?
It's not about trust. This is our money, so I can't just move it around arbitrarily.
It's my money, not yours. Stop complaining about every little thing when I use it. You said you got your bonus recently, so it should be fine since we have enough, right?
The bonus went into our savings. We need to keep that money for real emergencies.
This is an emergency. My friend's in trouble. What kind of man would I be if I didn't help?
If your friend is in trouble, the normal thing would be to explain to them and ask them to wait. It's not right to rely on me for everything.
Ugh, you're so cold, Naomi. Are you telling me to ignore my friend? I never thought you were that kind of person.
What are you saying? I'm just telling you it's not right to use our household money without a valid reason.
What kind of wife doesn't help when her husband's in trouble?
Shouldn't married couples think things through together? And please, explain specifically what the money's for.
It's annoying how you keep asking for reasons. Don't you have any trust?
I think proper explanations are necessary if you want trust.
Fine then. I'll handle it myself. I won't ask you for anything anymore.
Do what you want, but I won't allow you to use our savings without my permission.
Who do you think I am? I'm the breadwinner of this house. What's wrong with me using money freely?
If you're the breadwinner, take better care of our finances. You can't protect your family just by spending recklessly.
I don't need lectures from you. I'm working, so I should have some freedom that matches my contribution.
If you want freedom, it comes with responsibility. If you forget that, it doesn't matter how much you earn.
Ugh, fine, I get it. In the end, you're just being stingy.
If you continue being this irresponsible, I won't stay quiet. It's my responsibility to protect our savings.
Whatever.
Hun, it's already 9. You've been working overtime every night lately. You're barely eating dinner. I'm worried. Are you okay?
No, today is different.
How?
I'm really sorry, Naomi. I've been confused and completely forgot to contact you. I still can't process this situation myself.
Confused? Did something serious happen? It doesn't sound like the usual overtime or work-related. What happened?
Yeah, it's something so shocking I still can't accept it myself. I can't believe I'm saying this, but my best friend Joe passed away, so I'll be heading out of town for his funeral.
What? Joe? That Joe? The one you often brought home for drinks?
Yes, that Joe. Why so soon? I'm sorry, I can't stop crying.
This can't be. His wife is still young and their children are small, right? Weren't they just getting their life on track? I can't believe something so sad happened at a time like this.
Yeah.
It's painful just imagining his family's future, and I don't want to think about how they'll get through this.
Leaving his wife and kids behind? What an idiot. It's so irresponsible to leave your family behind. Why did this have to happen? I want to tell him to think about those he left behind, but it's unbearable knowing he'll never hear it.
Oh, honey. I understand how you feel, but don't overthink. I'm sure he thought about his family too.
I know that, but when I remember how happy he was, it makes it even more painful. When he got married, when his kids were born, he was happier than anyone. He was a man who valued family above all else. For it to end like this is just too unfair.
Yes. Should I attend the funeral too? I know both Joe and his wife. Plus, he wasn't just your best friend, he was also your colleague too.
No, you don't need to come.
But...
I'm heading there right now for the wake. There's no time. And his wife wants to keep it a family funeral. I was invited because I'm his best friend, but beyond that...
Okay. I understand. Then I'll wait here. Please give my regards too.
Yeah, sorry I'm leaving you behind. I'll be back in a couple of days.
Honey, are you at work? There's been no contact from you. Where are you? Please reply to me.
What are you talking about? I've already told you. Anyway, I'm at a funeral right now. Don't bother me.
Whose funeral?
Jeez, are you serious? Joe's funeral, I told you, didn't I? This isn't even funny as a joke.
And Joe is here at our house right now.
What?
When I heard he passed away, I contacted his wife, Christy. She told me he was well. Since it seemed strange, I asked them both to come to our house.
Wait, how can you even contact his wife in the first place? Even if you knew her, you weren't that close.
We exchanged contact info when she came to pick up Joe from our house. After that, she helped me with some things, and we became close.
Helped you? With what? For you to be this serious, it must be something major.
About divorcing you. After organizing everything that's happened in my head, I reached an unavoidable conclusion.
What? Divorce? Hey, you're joking, right? Why are we suddenly talking about this?
Does it sound like a joke? I'm serious. You're having an affair, aren't you? Since Christy has been through divorce before, she advised me on how to handle this situation. Everything from gathering evidence to legal procedures.
Wait a minute. Why are you talking about her? Me having an affair? There's no way I'd do something so stupid. Are you in your right mind, suspecting me?
Oh, I am. As I said earlier, I learned how to gather evidence. And thanks to that, I already have quite a bit.
Oh, come on. Then why haven't you filed for a divorce yet? If you really had evidence, you would have acted already. Doesn't this mean you actually don't have any? You're just trying to threaten me, right?
No, I'm just holding back because divorcing you now wouldn't impact you enough. That's all.
What's that supposed to mean? Don't be ridiculous. You're trying to corner me with such childish logic. Distrusting your husband without proper evidence is the worst thing you can do. Do you even understand what you're doing?
I heard from Joe that you took 3 days of paid leave starting today. Can you explain why? And I heard that your female colleague took leave for the same dates. Is it just a coincidence?
Of course, it's a coincidence. You're connecting everything to an affair. How crazy are you?
Then why did you lie to me about Joe to take paid leave? If you have nothing to hide, there's no need for this, right?
That's... I just wanted to be alone sometimes.
That excuse doesn't work. Well, never mind. Just come home now. This isn't getting us anywhere. Let's continue this discussion when you get back. Where are you? We need to talk. Are you not coming home again today? Unbelievable.
What?
Running off like a child just because I called you out on your affair? How immature can you be? Isn't it embarrassing to act like that as a grown man?
What are you talking about?
Don't you think it's truly pathetic to keep running away instead of taking responsibility for your actions?
Stop making such snide remarks all the time. Listening to you is really exhausting.
You cheat, and when I confront you, you don't come back home. That's the definition of selfishness. You think you shouldn't get any criticism for that? Your audacity is truly something else.
Shut up! I already told you I'm not having an affair. Never mind. Honestly, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm filing for divorce. You should get ready for that.
What are you even saying right now? Does that mean you're finally admitting to the affair? You can't hide it anymore, so now you're just owning up to it?
I've already decided I'd divorce you next year and marry her. This just moves up the timeline a bit. Honestly, I'm fine with it. No big deal for me.
Do you really think that's how it'll go? You do realize I have proof of your affair, don't you? If we divorce now, you'll be the one at fault. Do you even understand how bad your position is?
You told me yourself, didn't you? Even if we divorce now, it won't hurt me much. Worst case, I'll have to pay some alimony, but it's no big deal. I'll gladly pay it.
Wow, you really have no shame, don't you? Not even a shred of regret.
Regret? For what? This is all your fault to begin with.
Excuse me? How is any of this my fault?
Look, we don't have kids. Life with you is boring and repetitive. There's no excitement. Every day feels the same. It's your fault I ended up cheating. You should reflect on that.
Repetitive just means stable and peaceful, doesn't it? If you wanted excitement, you shouldn't have gotten married in the first place. That's what being married is about.
No, you got it all wrong. This happened because you're a boring woman. Living with you was like living at a funeral every day. I feel so free just thinking about leaving you.
You really think divorcing me and marrying your girlfriend is going to work out?
Of course. That's why I'm doing it. I'll go speak to a lawyer tomorrow. Let's just get it done ASAP. Are you ready? I've got everything lined up perfectly on my end. You signed the divorce papers, right? I'll even swing by to pick them up for you.
Oh, those? I threw them away.
What?
Yeah, I'm not planning to divorce you, so don't bother coming here. Just head straight to your girlfriend's place.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean you're not planning to divorce me? Are you serious right now?
You think I joke about something like this? I'm not divorcing you, so no matter how many times you show up, it's not happening.
No, wait a second. You do realize I'm cheating on you, right?
Oh, I'm fully aware. And I know you've already moved in with her and stopped coming home. Plus, you don't even care about me anymore.
Then why the hell won't you divorce me? Are you out of your mind?
Not really. It seems like you're the one who's in trouble if I don't divorce you. Isn't that right?
What's that supposed to mean?
If we stay married, you can't marry your girlfriend. Tough luck.
You gotta be kidding me. Fine, I'll take you to court if I have to. I'll get that divorce no matter what it takes.
Oh, did you forget already? If this goes to court, you'll be the one at fault. The chances of you winning against me are slim to none.
Whatever. If I stick it out long enough, I'll get the divorce eventually.
Sure, eventually. But what about your girlfriend? And what's her name again? Kate? She's still pretty young, right? How long do you think she's going to stick around in this mess? She might just get fed up and leave you.
How the hell do you know about her?
I told you. I gathered plenty of evidence. And since Joe works at the same company as you, it wasn't hard to identify the suspicious one.
Joe? That traitor actually helped you? Some friend he turned out to be. He's dead to me now.
Funny, that's exactly what he said about you. Anyway, like I said, you're stuck with me a little while longer. Sorry for contacting you suddenly. I'm Kate, Jack's girlfriend. Excuse me? There's something I want to say, so I'm reaching out. You got some nerve, contacting me directly. Did you get my number from him? Yeah, and more importantly, what's this about you refusing to divorce him? Oh, so that's why you're coming to me. What's there to explain? It's exactly what it sounds like. Are you serious? He's cheating on you and you're still refusing to divorce him? Are you insane? And you seriously plan to marry him? Like you just said, he's the kind of guy who cheats, isn't he? He won't cheat on me, so it's not a problem. How can you say that so confidently? Because unlike you, I'm young and pretty. He's not going to dump me like he did with some old hag like you. That's not the point. Besides, what happens when you're not young and cute anymore? What makes you think he won't cheat on you then? Well, I guess I'll just deal with it when the time comes. There's already a precedent. You know how this ends. Whatever. Stop with your dumb arguments. Just hurry up and divorce him already. I don't see why I have to take orders from you. I have every right to tell you what to do. A right? You're the last person who'd have that. Oh, I do. I haven't told him yet, but I'm pregnant. Pregnant? And you're saying it's his child? Of course it is. Unlike you, I'm actually able to conceive. So stop being selfish, you old hag. What if my baby and I can't have a happy life because of you? Can you take responsibility for that? Are you absolutely sure it's his? Not a mistake or anything? Stop asking the same thing. I told you it's his. Oh, are you just jealous because you couldn't have kids? Wow, so pathetic. Congratulations. You've really outdone yourself. Huh? Did you even hear what I said? I'm carrying Jack's baby. I heard you. It's wonderful news, isn't it? Thank you so much for sharing such great news. What? Getting cheated on must have fried your brain. You're so sad. Anyway, just hurry up and divorce him already. That's all I needed to say. Bye! What kind of person are you? I can't believe this. Explain yourself right now. Excuse me? What is this? I just got a notice from a lawyer demanding a settlement. Well, since you've been having an affair with my husband, I'm holding you responsible for the failure of my marriage. No matter the circumstances, getting involved with a married man comes with consequences. If you're unhappy about it, maybe you should reflect on the fact that you created this situation and take responsibility.
Wait a second. Why am I getting dragged into this? You said you weren't even going to divorce him. Isn't it unfair to sue me on top of that?
Whether or not I divorce him doesn't change my right to sue you for alienation of affection. Have you ever looked into this? Adultery may not be a criminal offense, but it's a civil offense in our state. Legally, that makes me the victim and you the perpetrator. While this isn't a criminal matter, the civil consequences are significant. If you entered into a relationship with a married man without understanding that, you were just naive.
Then if you're demanding compensation, just divorce him already. Isn't it unfair to seek financial gain while staying married?
Unfair? You're in no position to talk about fairness when you've been sleeping with someone else's husband. Do you even understand where you stand here?
But this is ridiculous, and the amount being demanded is insane.
Jack might have made it seem like having an affair wasn't a big deal, but this is serious. Too bad for you. If a pregnancy results from the affair, compensation skyrockets. So you're the one who drove the amount up. Thanks for pointing that out, by the way. If you hadn't mentioned it, I wouldn't have been this prepared. You really helped me out.
But I can't pay this much. There's no way he can afford to pay for both of us. Please drop the claim. We're completely stuck here.
Drop it? You just want to escape the consequences of your actions. I have no intention of dropping anything. You made your bed, now you lie in it. Demanding a divorce, asking me to drop the claim? You're unbelievable.
But I'm still young and pregnant. Can't you stop ruining my future and my babies? You're so greedy, staying married and asking for compensation too. Do you even think this is okay?
Oh, let me make it clear one more time. You're the one who had an affair. I'm the victim and you're the perpetrator. As the guilty party, you don't get to decide what happens next.
Wow, you're something else, aren't you? I can't believe I was ever married to someone like you.
Oh, what's the matter now?
I heard from Kate. You're suing her, right? What the hell are you thinking? She doesn't have that kind of money to pay. You need to drop it immediately.
Hey, you both? The sheer audacity is absolutely mind-blowing. Who do you think you are?
What did you say?
Acting like the victim while ignoring everything you guys did? Classic. Besides, didn't you say compensation isn't that big of a deal? If it's such a small amount, why don't you pay it for her instead? Oh, nothing to say now? Well, just so you know, I still can file for a divorce and come after you too. Maybe you should think that through before deciding how to handle this.
You've got to be kidding me. How much more do you want? Enough is enough. I can't remarry because you won't divorce me and now she's stuck dealing with your outrageous demands. You're ruining everything for me.
Oh, this is just delightful. Seeing you struggle brings me so much joy. But instead of worrying about others, shouldn't you be more concerned about your own situation?
What the hell does that mean?
I figured you'd catch on eventually, but this morning I made your affair public knowledge. I'm sure everyone, including your colleagues, know about it by now.
Holy crap! Why would you do something like that?
Because we're still married, remember? And there's no way I'm okay with my husband and his mistress working side by side, especially when it's a workplace affair. Not only your personal life, but I want to make your work life hell too.
Jeez. Wait, is that why everyone at the office was acting so weird today?
Oh, word spreads fast, doesn't it? Looks like your reputation might be in danger.
Damn it! It's too embarrassing. Tell them it's just a misunderstanding, like a fight between us.
Nope. Whatever happens to you at work is none of my concern. But thinking about your future from here on out, well, it just brings tears to my eyes.
Naomi, please, you have to help me. I can't handle this anymore.
Oh, what's going on? Is there something you think I can do for you?
Please, I'm begging you. I don't know what to do anymore. I can't take this situation. I'm terrified of going to work, and I feel like everyone's eyes are on me.
What exactly do you mean by this situation? Maybe you should take a moment to reflect on what you've done.
The entire office is talking about me behind my back. They say I'm a homewrecker who cheated with Jack and don't even take responsibility. And now, everyone's sympathizing with you, saying, poor wife, she's enduring so much. I'm constantly painted as the bad guy.
Isn't that exactly what happened? You cheated and you're acting like nothing's wrong. Can you really blame people for seeing you that way?
But I didn't think things would turn out this way. Now, all my colleagues know about the affair. Even when I go to other departments, people whisper about me. I can't focus on my job.
Well, that's what happens when a workplace affair gets exposed. Or did you start this without realizing the consequences?
I didn't think it would come to this. I'm sorry for everything. I promise I'll stay away from Jack from now on. Please just let me go.
Well, even if I wanted to, it's not just about what I think, is it? And given what's happened, you need to let go of your old life.
Let go? But how can I?
Quit your job and leave Jack. I don't see any other way for you to fix this.
But I worked so hard to get into this company. I've been through so much, and I've given my best every single day.
And what does that have to do with anything? You're the one who chose to ruin it all by doing something as disgraceful as cheating. Your effort and hard work, you threw it away yourself.
I know that, but this is just too much to handle.
The one who should be saying that isn't you. It's your unborn child. An innocent baby is stuck in this mess because of the mother's choices. If you have even a shred of care for your child, it's time to face reality.
Face reality?
Throw it all away, start over, and never, ever do something this stupid again. That's the only honest thing you can do at this point. The only thing you must do. That is, unless you want the sad old hag you look down on to keep laughing at you.
Hey, what the hell did you do? It's obvious you said something to Kate.
What suddenly? I don't see how it involves me.
She won't even look at me in the eye or say a single word to me. You must have said something to her.
Oh, poor you. By the way, I've decided to divorce you.
What? Are you serious? No takebacks if you're lying now. You know that, right?
Of course I'm serious. I'll sign the divorce papers for you.
Oh, hell yeah. Finally I can marry Kate. Thanks.
Hate to burst your bubble, but I don't think you'll be marrying her.
What are you talking about? She's been waiting for this moment just as much as I have. Sure, she's a bit upset today, but she'll be thrilled once I tell her.
Oh, that's not going to happen. She made a promise to never have anything to do with you again.
What? Why the hell would she say something like that?
Are you really that oblivious? You two have become quite the topic of conversation at your workplace, haven't you?
Yeah, I know there are some bad rumors, but so what? That doesn't matter.
She's still a young woman, and now that she's pregnant, she's emotionally vulnerable. Being the center of such nasty gossip would be overwhelming for anyone in her position.
Wait, pregnant? Kate's pregnant? She didn't tell me anything about that.
She decided to keep it from you, apparently. But hey, it's none of your concern anymore.
Like hell it's not. If she's pregnant, that's my kid. Of course it's my business.
Oh, now you want to play the caring father? For the sake of that child, maybe you should stop pretending to be something you're not.
Oh, shut up. This has nothing to do with you.
True, it doesn't concern me directly, but do you really have the time or energy to be playing house as a father?
What's that supposed to mean?
You're splitting up with her, divorcing me, and your workplace reputation is already in shambles. The gossip isn't going to die down anytime soon, so your life will only get harder from here. Are you sure you have room to worry about anyone but yourself?
I don't care about work anymore. With things as bad as they are, I'll just quit.
And how do you plan to do that? You'll still have to pay alimony. If you quit, how exactly do you plan to pay it? Running away without a plan won't solve anything.
I'll figure it out. I'm not stupid. I've saved up and I'll manage somehow.
Saved up? You got your mistress pregnant, and you think your little savings will be enough? Or do you expect me to feel sorry for you? And let me remind you, I tolerated your infidelity and delayed the divorce. Do you have any idea how much patience and humiliation that required? In legal terms, I was trying to save the marriage, while you kept cheating. That alone puts you in the worst possible light.
So, how much are we talking about here? You're not planning to hit me with some insane amount, are you?
You were the one who said it yourself, remember? Infidelity isn't that big of a deal. So I made sure the situation wasn't easy for you. Honestly, delaying the divorce filing was the best decision I ever made. Now you'll finally realize just how naive and short-sighted you've been.
Hey, come on. Let's rethink this. We can still fix things, can't we? You must still believe in me at least a little, right?
Didn't you say that life with me was like a funeral and boring? Then your future should be a lot more exciting. After all, you'll be busy paying alimony, facing cold stares at work, and enduring each day in disgrace. Sounds way more stimulating than our life together ever was, don't you think?
Please just give me one more chance. I swear I've learned my lesson. I want to start over completely.
Learned your lesson? That's just for your own sake, isn't it? I've already given up on expecting or believing anything from you.
You're really going to leave me? Without you, I can't do anything.
Take responsibility for your own choices. And that's what being an adult is about. I'm taking back my life. For me. Bye, Jack. Enjoy your exciting new life all on your own. After the divorce, Jack ended up drowning in debt from the massive alimony, leaving him completely financially stuck. Apparently, he's been whining endlessly about how much he wants to quit his job. But since clinging to the company is his only option, I guess it's no surprise. Still, with persistent rumors of his affair in the office, his reputation has hit rock bottom. I heard he spends more time hiding in the bathroom to escape the cold stares. And honestly, I couldn't help but laugh when I heard that. He used to be so self-centered and smug, but he has now become someone everyone makes fun of. Don't you think that's the perfect twist of irony? And as for Kate, I heard she left him too. She moved back to her hometown and cut off all contact. She's decided to focus on raising her baby and be strong for their sake. When I think back to Jack's overly confident face as he claimed, "We'll be so happy together," I can't stop laughing. To make things worse, his company is considering layoffs, and word has it his name is at the top of the list. Honestly, it makes perfect sense. As for me, the alimony I received has given me a bit of financial breathing room. And I've found new hobbies and make every day fulfilling. I've stayed close friends with Christy, and we often go to cooking classes together or take occasional weekend trips. I've decided to live my life for myself from now on. No more relying on anyone else. I'm going to pursue my own happiness and make the most of my life moving forward.